I can probably find Gwen in her office. And I think Lucas has a habit of working over by the cafe.
Hello everybody, welcome back, it's me, Seth, and today we'll be playing more Life is Strange Double Exposure. Um, I think we'll just go walk around a little bit, see what we can find. Is my sound on? I can't hear anything. I thought I would hear something at this point. Oh no, I can hear something, it's just quiet. Okay. Oh, something I wanted to say that I didn't say in the last episode. There's so many things I want to say about this game, and I keep forgetting, by the way. uh, I think I really like this game. I don't think it's canon though. I think it's good by itself, but I'm not really getting like any Life is Strange vibes. I don't think it's very accurate to how it would be. I do also think I have seen like some titles of videos and other like news articles or whatever, and I haven't really looked at them
I
yet
need to start somewhere.
because I'm worried about
Lucas
spoilers.
or Gwen?
I do think people need to realize that Max isn't 18 anymore, so she obviously is different. She will look different. I do think her voice acting is weird now. She doesn't sound like Max anymore. And she doesn't sound older. I feel like this kind of voice acting would have been better for the farewell bonus episode where Max and Chloe are younger. If Max sounded like this, I would have believed it. But here it kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit torn. Eh. I have like heard some things why Chloe isn't there, and people were upset at the original voice actress for Chloe for like a lot of different things, but I didn't really read into it and I don't really care. Also, by the way, I wanted to point out when we had that scene with Loretta, I don't know why I pronounce it like that. It like the colors matched really well with like Max and Loretta having like similarly colored clothing, and then also this in the background. It was like very much like I wanted to point it out in the episode
Amanda
already.
said Lucas donated the cow skull to the snapping turtle.
Mm, well, and I wanted to point that out that it feels like Max and Loretta are basically the same person, more or less, personality-wise.
Cool? You look a mess.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Just waiting on Lucas Colmenero to grade my final.
Oof.
Okay. But we turned them in literally yesterday. Your story was 40 pages.
48. And you're right. He should have read it by now. Professional novelists read very fast.
All right, fair. Wouldn't you rather he savor your prose, character, your diction, than speed through it?
No, I want an A+, and I want it now.
You are too much, and I love you for it.
Weird
What if
interaction.
Lucas hates my
Oh.
story?
More.
If he hates your story, then he's gonna detest mine. Yours is so good.
Shiloh, I'm serious.
I am too, Alexa. Remember, he's just one man living in the shadow of his father. He's a good writer. What he isn't is worth losing sleep over.
Good? An excellent grade and the right word in the right ear from Lucas Colmenero could literally change my life.
I know you're being hyperbolic for effect, but he's not the arbiter of all that is true in literature. End of the day, they're
I like
your
that there's
words,
so
not
many
his.
conversations you can just overhear
I
just
guess
like
you're
that.
right. And thanks, Shiloh. There's no one I'd rather be in a blood pact with.
That is surprisingly the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Okay. Some people are obsessed over him. I wonder if they're going. Oh, there he is. Lucas coming now. He can probably hear them. I wanted to say, I wonder if they're going to do another Mark Jefferson situation here.
Gwen was acting really weird the other day.
Let me look around a little bit. Oh, there's a rift here. I don't really know if I should use it. Oh, is that another Polaroid? A tablet. Oh. I don't know if I should read it. And they left some dookie smeared toilet paper on the ground. But who's dookie? And who would go over to the toilet, get toilet paper, then go shit in the sink? This was premeditated. Is Amanda trolling Loretta? It lit a fire in my passion for justice, and I became dead set on finding the perpetrator. Oh no, it's just restarting again. Oh, now I can hear it. What the heck?
The bathroom, and I saw that someone had taken a dookie in the sink.
Okay, but I don't think we need to see it again, just because it didn't work first time. Okay, let's see what we can find out. Yum yum yum. I want some. Really? I don't like games where you can't walk through a small gap like that, honestly. Okay, we can't get anything from here. That's upsetting. I need to remember to talk into the microphone. Oh, by the way, if you were wondering, I'm looking up there again to see if I can find that gnome again, but nothing. I wonder if other people saw it in their gameplay, or if I'm like one of the few that actually saw it. Okay, there's Lucas. I'm gonna keep walking around a little bit. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering... Oh.
You give me a second? Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
What is going on?
Just leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
What?
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing, under penalty of law.
Oh, what the...
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job, Professor.
That'll go over great in Nuremberg. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some kind
something
of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here too. But at least...
Oh, the door's still open.
Yeesh. I wonder what that was about.
Huh. Okay. Let's look at the phone booth.
This looks like one hell of an art final. I should check it out.
What does it say on the display sign?
Damn. I didn't know a phone booth could feel like a personal attack.
Every semester, our Art 450? I don't know. Interactive installation students vote on one another's final projects. The winner's project is displayed in the FAB Dual Tone. Past and present is this semester's top pick. Professor Sullivan. Dual Tone past present, we already had it, by Diamond Washington. Have you ever wanted to send your future self a message? Or get a message from someone in the past reminding you what your life was like 2, 5, 10 years ago? Dual Tone, past and present, lets you do that. Step into the booth marked past, pick up the phone and leave a message for someone to receive in the future booth. Or choose the future and hear a message someone, maybe even you, recorded in the past. Future messages are randomized, so there's no telling how long ago your dispatch from the past is from. That's part of the fun. Enjoy your time traveling phone calls, Caledon. Oh, that's a pretty cool idea. I wonder what's gonna happen. Something freaky is gonna happen.
I guess I'm supposed to talk to it.
Let's take a picture first before
Pretty
we accidentally
sure you need
break
a
it.
time machine to even find a phone booth now.
Alright, how do I do this? What kind of angle do I pick? Ooh, I could do it like this, cut out the frame. Oh, wait a second, my phone alarm is going off. My phone really blended in with the background music, so I didn't notice it for like a minute. Yeah, I have a lot of phone alarms on at the moment because while I was sick, I really was struggling to wake up and like not oversleep. Also, I wanted to point out dual tone. It almost looks like the colors of like Before the Storm. Okay, I think we need to get dual tone on there though. I originally wanted to do this, because I feel like this looks pretty cool, but I also want to have dual tone on there. I wish this display sign was behind the booth a little bit. I would blend in color-wise a bit better. Guess what, I'm just gonna go for this. What is double exposure then? We'll take the... Oh, I am disorientated. This is disorientating. And we'll take another shot like this. Guess we're just gonna post that. I wanna know what happens if we do that. I wanted to do it with the last image. Diamond outdid herself with this piece, and that's saying something. Okay. Oh, we have more notes. Gwen. Disciplinary hearing. Gwen seemed rightfully upset about getting forced out of her office. Creative. Oh yeah, we already read that. Oh! She just automatically goes in. I didn't press anything.
What do I want to say to the future?
Let the past go, or you can't control everything. I think I want to say let the past go, though I feel like for Max it would be more meaningful if it's like you can't control everything. But I think I'm gonna go for the first one personally.
There's so much more to your life than just the past. It's hard, but try to move on.
Ooh. We'll do the hearing from the past, I think.
It's easy to give advice. A lot harder to take it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I think I want to say something before the whole Gwen scene, or the whole Lucas Colmenero Die Hard fan scene, I don't remember. I am sick again. Don't ask me why or how. I'm sick again and I hate it. I'm sick of it. Okay. So my voice is very crispy today. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. I want to be healthy.
Do I have a message from the past?
Let's hear it.
What he's doing is wrong. It always felt like it was, but now I know it's true. I was starting to think my writing just wasn't good enough. How fucked is that?
Is that Reggie or...
She stood up for me. Nobody else has ever done that. Ever. So you know what? Fuck that guy. I won't stop writing because he's uncomfortable. That's my message to the future.
Okay.
Wow. Whatever he was talking about, I hope it worked out.
That voice almost reminded me of Reggie. I feel like we've heard that voice before. Was it? It almost sounds like Nathan's voice. Almost, but not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like close enough that it does remind me of Nathan. Oh. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm assuming we're gonna have to go into Gwen's room. By the way, I put the graphics down lower. The game is supposed to work fine. I have all the requirements to be playing it on the highest setting, but the game does not run smoothly at all. I just hope it doesn't look like really bad now. I wanted to say a different word, but yeah. Examine.
Gwen left so much behind. They'd better let her come back for it.
I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into like a, how do you call it, crime scene, like the way where there's tape everywhere and stuff. But then they would had another security guy stand there. You better have rewind powers for this.
So this Gwen just got escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases.
Let's see.
Time to snoop like I've never snooped before.
I wanted to say something before I've heard like a few things about how people did not like this game at all. They don't think it's canon at all. I also do agree that it's not really canon. I wanted to really wait with giving my opinion until the end of the game, and I'm still going to do that. I was really hoping, or I'm really hoping, that the game does something with the whole like different dimensions, and that they include Chloe in that. That like even if you chose to save Chloe, that maybe in the other dimension or one of the other dimension or whatever, Chloe is dead, or another one, Chloe and Max are together. You know, I feel like they could have done something with that, and I do hope they do something with that. Otherwise, I feel like it feels like, I don't know. I'm going to wait until I give my opinion until the end. I really want to say a lot more, just so you know.
Liberated on her desk?
I really love this image. The flaming mermaids. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's all of this? Acetone haddock. Dumpster groceries. Stalker. Oops, we destroyed the world. Shattered. Ooh. Oh, that skull. Inigo Cross. Pot people. The Slim Race. Crystalline. Ah, very good. So I'm assuming we can look through here and then also go into the other world. Memoir.
I'm going to read this, I swear. If I ever have time for pleasure reading again.
I mean, you can... I don't know. If the highway should take me as its wife, a memoir, Gwen Hunter. Let's read it a little bit. Oh, suicide.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully. Hell of an opening line, Gwen.
Nice. I've already mentioned it before. I'm like writing a bunch of songs, and my latest song is really dark and angry.
Damn, talk about a green thumb. Gwen's wife, Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her.
Oh, this is really cool. I love this picture. Black Omen. My nose feels like it's stuffed, but it's not. Wait, let's go back. I wanted to see if there's anything else to interact with. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll just interact with this. We can interact with the computer. We can look at the phone.
Oh my god, an answering machine. As I live and breathe.
Does it give you PTSD? Does it matter? Can we just play any of them?
Gwen. Gwen. If you're screening your calls, pick up.
With the way they hustled Gwen
I
out,
didn't think she was gonna
I
talk.
don't think these students are getting their grades anytime soon.
Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
Yeah, wait, we're in a dimension where... Firewalk. If you know, you know. It's abandoned, life is strange before the storm. Cool. Play the second message.
Dr. Hunter? This is David from Intro to Nonfiction.
I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're alright.
No, that's nice.
I mean, I'm
But
fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Is that concerned student someone that has to do with that one letter that we picked up? Do you remember? Would be too simple.
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
I wonder what is going on. She still has her mug there.
Almost a full cup of coffee. Gwen must have just sat down to drink it. Whoa, Reggie got an A-?
I saw him before he saw me. He was standing on top of a couch in the Abraxas house living room, yelling a monologue, and he had a golden crown in his dark hair. Everyone faced him like he really was a king, and in that moment I thought, I am so fucked. Reggie, way to go out on a high note. This is your best writing of the semester. You excel at noticing small details, and I can easily picture the man you're writing about. You're under the word count by 500 words, though. I mean, if you're managing to write a short story, and you're, like, use this little amount of words, and you manage to make a pretty detailed story without using, like, way too many words, it's pretty good, I'd say. I think if you can just write something in, like really little amount of words, and everyone, even people that aren't really good at reading these kind of things can understand it, I think you're really good at it. Like, I feel like a lot of people care way too much on whether or not you have good social skills and are able to use like smart, difficult, complicated, scientific words. But it doesn't really matter if you use these words and you first of all don't know what they mean and no one else can understand you. Like, if you're smart, you're able to explain it to everyone, no matter how stupid or how smart they are. I personally think so. Like, yeah. Because it means you truly understand what you're talking about. No? Diamond Washington, English 2330 into the nonfiction. Professor Hunter. I didn't think he would ask me to be his TA for Astronomy 101. I mean, I've never taken an astronomy class in my life, but then he said, I asked you because you can do anything, Diamond. I've never seen you mess up. At first I thought, that's not true, but then I thought, wait, if he believes I can do anything, maybe I really can. Diamond, this is a very good meditation on confidence. You compellingly trace the history of your relationship with your own work. That said, you still write about yourself with some hesitation, something I don't hear when you speak in class. Ask yourself why that is and keep writing. No, pretty good.
Loretta doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B.
Professor Hunter, we don't know when the first ever adoption happened. That's because humans have been caring for each other's children since the beginning of recorded history. The word adoption comes to us from Latin and means to take by choice. Loretta, this is a well-researched piece about social practices. I can't speak. Social practices of adoption. Good job citing your sources, but this isn't a personal essay because there's nothing personal here. I get the sense you didn't have the time or inclination. You needed to make this piece shine. Okay, now check out the computer.
You would never do what, Gwen? What is this about?
Okay, let's read it. From Dr. Gwen Hunter to Rati Meha. What the fuck? Hi, Rati. There's no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave unpaid leave as well. Okay? Pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone. So, can you water my plants? Some of these little guys have been thriving for years now, and I'm not letting Caledon kill them. I'll owe you a drink, Gwen. Okay, what
Gwen
happened?
canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why?
Probably upset at Oh wait, Safi. I at first thought she meant Yasmin, but Safi, what happened? I'm just reading this. It's too annoying to read all of that out loud with the different numbers. Safi, level, and Fayard. What? Did Gwen and Safi have a fight, and did Gwen do this whole skull thing? Okay, so we read the messages, we listened to the messages, we have some information, but it doesn't really add up yet. There's a little cute opossum, I don't know what it says on there. Okay. I think we're gonna go to the other world. Oh look, there's little fishies! And a vinyl player, it's pretty cool. Where's Gwen now, though? Shouldn't she be in here? Record player.
This thing looks older than Caledon.
Okay, so we can interact with these things. Oh, there's the flyer here.
If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, what, 4 years ago?
The Snapping Turtle presents a reading of new essays by Dr. Gwen Hunter, author of If the Highway Should Take Me Is Its Wife, joined by undergraduate creative writing students Carol Davidson, Savi Levelin Fayad, Kai Barchand, Maya Okada. Oh, Maya Okada is still alive here. Julia Tong, Thursday, March 5th. Tickets $8. Free for college students. Ooh, look at it.
Gwen is guilty of plant neglect. Although, I can't really blame her, considering the week we've all had.
If I water her, do I kill the plant? Can't we? I wish there was an option to check whether or not the plant is actually dry or if it's been overwatered. And if we water it, wouldn't it be obvious that someone was here? Is there another plant that we can water? No, there's a calendar. Also, by the way, the plants do look lovely, by the way. Like, you can tell they've been cared for. Okay, let's water this plant. I hope it's not gonna kill the plant. In the first Life is Strange game and in the second one, you can kill the plants if you give it too much water or the wrong kind of water. No, I saw in Life is Strange Before the Storm, the plant dies no matter what you do. Anything else? Did any of the posters change? I feel like this poster changed. Let's just quickly check. It did not. Okay. Can examine the calendars. Let's look at the books.
Fiction, non-fiction, poetry, plays, bunch of scenes. Is there anything Gwen doesn't read?
Look at the skull. I don't remember this skull being there.
Live fast, eat ass. Wise words, whatever they mean.
Well, obviously we have to take
it's like
a picture.
a bumper sticker evolved into a bookend.
I hope she doesn't post this on the internet because that would be fucked up. This is so stupid. Did we post this? The philodendron are growing in the kitchen and the algae in the living room, and I'm at work worried sick about them. My little plant mom. Nurturing is part of your thing, Gwen. Nature heals. I realized that in the Araucaria forest with my father in Chile. That's why I allude to it so prominently in my work. Okay. Ah, okay, we didn't post it. That's good. Ooh.
Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road-tripped most of the country. Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce.
Happy Halloween.
God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
Let's check out the calendar.
Busy woman.
Claudia, Maria, adaptation club, grades due, semester ends, praise candy, in-laws arrive, in-laws leave. Okay. And then the desk. Book of essays.
This is the book I got for Gwen. Wait.
What's between the pages? No, I did not mean to. But let's hope we don't mess up everything. Let's read the front of the card.
So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
Hey, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everyone to know I'm asking questions. Thanks, I'll owe you forever. So, is Rati the one that we had that note from then? I don't remember the name anymore. I should have probably tried to remember that as well. And then let's read that. I saw Safi at poetry on Friday and for coffee on Sunday. She seemed fine, seemed happy, didn't mention any news, not that I heard at least. Is everything okay? This is kind of freaking me out. RL415. That I do remember that. 415. That number. It's the same guy, I think. Why can we zoom in though?
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Let's see if we can look around a little bit more.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
Okay, let's look at the phone first.
Looks like Gwen's a popular girl.
Let's play the first one.
Dr. Hunter, I appreciate your condolences. You know I do, but I'd prefer if you didn't contact me for a few days. There's a few things I need to get in order. Whatever the case, I'll see you at the staff meeting. You should get the call from Vin later today.
Okay. Understandable that you don't want contact, but also a little bit weird about, like, I'm assuming she's talking about the funeral, right? There's nothing else weird going on, right? She would have said the funeral though if that was the case. Sounds like she's hiding something. I'm really bad with like understanding social stuff.
Just checking in on my favorite workaholic who won't take a single bereavement day. Love you. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you tonight.
Is the third message gonna be something weird?
Hi, Professor Hunter. This is Vin Long from Dr. Fye's office. I'm just calling to confirm an all-hands staff meeting this afternoon in the second floor lounge in the administration building. Attendance is, unfortunately, mandatory. Gwen, I hope you didn't. I'm not sure if you should.
No.
I don't know. Just, I wouldn't blame yourself.
No.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
Is Vin trying to talk about suicide? We will see, I guess. Question on the last assignment. Dear Dr. Hunter, thank you again for letting me turn in a memoir piece in verse. I'm really into poetry this semester. I might make it my creative writing focus. I have a question though. What does the note "your voice doesn't feel like your own" mean? Thanks. Safi Llewellyn Fayard. Safi, happy to explain. Your memoir in verse is technically very impressive. Most people sound like broken records when they write villain via via Vilma. But the voice feels less like you and more like you are imitating classic poets. Ask yourself, how can you inhabit your own words more comfortably? Cheers, Gwen. Dear Dr. Hunter, I see. I'll try my best. Thanks, Safi. That was a really good, like, how do you call it? Feedback. Gwen, thanks again for being willing to read this. I had to write down what I felt or I'd explode. Do you think there's anything here? Is it weird that I'm already writing about her? The willows are weeping, the fruit is rotting. From the branch I saw her, glowing, and I saw her. Go out. What? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm no longer anything else. Hey Safi, never feel weird for wanting to write about pain, or whatever it is that's clogging the pipes in your mind. This poem is raw and honest, and I can tell. My advice is to be more specific and personal with that last line. What does it mean for you to no longer feel anything else? Who's Safi talking about? Is it Okada? Maya Okada? We don't know.
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
I don't think Safi was talking about Max, right? It must be way before. Possible homes for Safi's manuscript: Star Shower Books, Thickwood Publishing, Prison Leaf Press. Currently seeking full manuscripts from early career poets. Reminder: connect Safi's agent with Maria at PLP, Arclight Literary, Vermilion Press. I think we looked at almost everything.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Maybe she wasn't actually accepted into like a publisher. Is there any other secret here, or is this player? Record player. What happened then on
That
Friday?
must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Yeah. I'm assuming we need to interact with things again in this room, so that, and then Max will say new things. Like she isn't going to just make a, I don't know. So Friday would, yeah. What time is it at the moment? Let me find out what Gwen talked to Maria about. Okay. Let's see, what day is it? Okay, December 4th is when we talked to Amanda and we got the date. And then I think the day after is when Safi died. And then day 6 is when Loretta asked us, and that's the day after, or 2 days or whatever days after.
That must have been some call with Maria on Friday.
So Monday is when Safi died, right?
Alright, Hacker Max. Let's go. Search. Sent. To Maria. Enter. Wait. This is Safi's publisher. Gwen got Safi's book cancelled?
Hello, Gwen. Thank you again for taking the time to talk with me last week. I have discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend, and he agrees they are sufficient to merit action. We have begun the process of pulling Safia's project. All the daughters we don't talk about. Okay, so I already had a suspicion that something went wrong with the publisher, but I didn't realize that Gwen caused it. I know this isn't the outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I really appreciate your insights on the matter. I hope to work with you again soon. Maria Sandoval, Editor. I present Leaf Press to Maria Sandoval Mersums. Our call on Friday. Hi Maria, I'm just reaching out to follow up on our conversation from Friday. I know I dropped a bit of a bump on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior? I appreciate any update you're able to provide. Thanks, Atan, Dr. Gwen Hunter. Why?
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a... I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't. I thought Gwen helped Safi set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up. Somehow.
Alright. Alright, I guess we're going to leave the room. Let's go to the other world again, because I'm worried that Gwen is going to enter